babies again. Clearly this household has a baby making problem. Seems like we make babies for a living around here. What kind of sport is that? To make a baby sport? Don't you worry about it. We'll make babies all day long if we want to. All right. So, I went live earlier on TikTok. I gotta get my crowd back over there on TikTok. I haven't gone live there in a while. I don't know. Like, I've been on YouTube forever, so this is like my comfortable zone, I guess. I mean, I like going live on TikTok. This is a different vibe. It's different. Like, I just gotta get back into it over there. TikTok is a different realm. We gotta, it's a real different area. There's a lot going on in the lives there when you go live. So, yeah. So I'll be live again tomorrow on TikTok because I seriously ghosted all my subscribers there, which I have like almost 1 million followers on TikTok. I used to go live there, but I kind of, once I moved, that was it. We go live. We go live randomly, not really that often. Hey, Nada. Hey, Maria. Claudia. Taylor. Your name, is it Darcy? Or Darcy? I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name, but welcome. I'm good. I'm happy to see you here again. Hello, Jenny. We're going to be making babies per the usual. Actually, I kind of want to go live. I need to, you know how we rearranged that area and now we have that new dresser? Well, new used dresser that I found. I need to put stuff in that dresser, and I was thinking about going live doing that. Actually, I thought I was going to do that today, but I didn't. Hi, Maritza. I said it right the first time. Did I say Darcy the first time? Is that what I said? That's an interesting name to spell it. My friend, her name is Darcy, but she spelled it D-A-R-C-Y. She passed away from breast cancer a long time ago.
Baby, look like this.
Oh, it's probably been like... Somebody's in here speaking Spanish. It's probably been like, what? Oh my gosh. Man, 16, 17 years since Darcy passed away. It's been a long time. Can't remember. No, longer than that.
Before your kid was born, no?
No, she was born. She was like 4. So, around there. No, she was not 4. She was 2. That's right. She was 2. So it's been 20 years. Dang. Her death was so hard on me. I've never been to her grave. Never. I didn't even go to the funeral. It was too hard. But I did go to the viewing. So I was at the viewing with the family. I have never been to her gravesite. It's in Northern California, so it's not like I can go anytime soon anyways. But I don't want to go, actually. Mrs. Jones, I'll never remember because that's not your name on here. But if Darcy is right, I can't remember. Or what did I say? Darcy? I don't know what I said the first time. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the video. Sorry. I am tired. Hey, Elisa! Yeah, time does really fly. Alani, hi. Time really does fly. Right now it's going way too fast. I don't know, man. Definitely doesn't feel like it's gonna be Sunday tomorrow. I mean Monday tomorrow. See what I'm saying? I feel like today is Saturday. I see the Jones on there now. I might remember the Mrs. Jones thing later, but I'm really well known for hacking up names, but I am gonna watch this video at the beginning and see how I said your name the first time. So I can do it again right. My gosh. You guys would jack up names too if you had all this stuff I have to do. You know, running all my social media accounts, man, I'll get done posting videos everywhere, and I'm like, what? It's 3 p.m. in the afternoon already? I've been up since 9. I wanted to be painting dolls already, but no, I'm still doing social media work. I get so many messages and comments daily too from all of my sites, even my website. Oh my goodness. Like I can't even, there's so many comments, I can't even get to all of them because I have so many. I get so many messages night and day. I have to turn the sound off on my phone because I can't figure out how to turn the alerts off. I feel like the cell phones have gotten complicated lately. I have one available on my website. Hey, Gail, haven't seen you in a minute. There is one available on my website. She was just listed there today. She's super cute. And she has a Nightmare Before Christmas theme. You guys should check out her photos. They're so adorable. How cute! She's gonna go home with clothes already for Halloween and Christmas. Elisa, call out sick tomorrow. I would. So cute, isn't it? Holly's Reborn Adventures. Nice to see you. Welcome back. This one came out so nice. You've been updating your Pinterest and the day's gone. I've never in my life used Pinterest. Never used that app. But I really like how she turned out. She's super cute. Welcome back, Holly. Welcome back. So before we were live here, we went live on YouTube earlier. Baby Yoda, hello. I said, well, we went live on TikTok earlier. I don't know what I said. We had a lot of fun there. We paint the dolls. They're hand painted. I don't make the vinyl. Somebody else does that. China. China. Nobody said your life before? That's crazy. Well, if you say hello and I see it, I am not going to ignore it. But sometimes I won't see comments, so they do get missed. Because, you know, I'm painting, so I'm looking down, not always looking at the screen. Hi, Kenzie. Hey, Nancy Zulu. Nice to see you again. I just feel like Nancy's been following for a long time. I know she has been. It's not feel like. She's been following for a long time. I don't know exactly how long, but I have seen her name over the years. She used to be in the lives a lot. It's the first full week of full groups. Oh gosh, yeah, you're actually gonna have to be freaking working all the time now. Oh my god, that's horrifying. I don't really know what's horrifying about it. Doesn't look like anything from Saw. We got no blood and guts. If you think this is horrifying, dear God, don't let them. Don't watch a rated R movie. It is just doll making. It's not that deep. It's like, you know, Mattel makes Barbies. Cabbage Patches were started by a dude. You imagine? Cabbage Patches were started by a dude, but allegedly he stole the idea from somebody else, which I really believe he did that. So a dude started Cabbage Patches. I bet nobody was like, that's disturbing. But however, those dolls can look a little bit disturbing because they don't look like real kids, but they are cute in their weird little way. But talk about how big Cabbage Patches are. Like, wouldn't it be crazy if all of a sudden, like, there was a reborn artist who had an industry like Cabbage Patch? You'd never see me again. I'd be living somewhere on a remote island. Not dealing with anybody's BS, that's for sure. I'd be doing my own damn thing. Yeah, in real life, a bunch of doll parts everywhere. More scary than the movies. You spend a lot of times with doll. I wonder if they involve your dreams and nightmares. Don't have dreams and nightmares, honey. I don't. Unfortunately, it sounds like that's part of your issue. Not at all here. I don't think it's crazier than the movie. Especially when dolls have been around for longer than you've been around or anyone you know. Like, it's just something wild. Like, do you walk into somebody's room and they have a bunch of Barbies and you lose yourself? You start peeing in your diaper, like, oh my god, I'm so scared, I gotta run out. Dolls everywhere. Real life gotta be hard for you. Real life gotta be real hard. But yeah, I suppose it's creepy. I don't know. I think people dressing up like animals and thinking that they're animals as their real life that's pretty creepy. Pretty trippy. Hey Tracy, nice to see you. I haven't seen you in here for a moment. Woo woo. I'm glad you could join us. I just seen you had to put somebody in timeout. Somebody had to get their hand slapped. I wonder what you did. Sometimes I go back and I read the comments to see what put them in timeout. Hey Lauren. Can I hold the one in the background? Yeah, I can, Alex. Here we are. Look at her. Nancy says, I found your videos 2 or 3 years ago and I love them. Yeah. And are you in New Zealand? Is that where you are? Or the Netherlands? You're somewhere over there. And you're somewhere with an in country, I'm pretty sure. She is cute, right? She even takes a pacifier. Yeah, they're made to look like real babies. They're hand-painted artwork. They're dolls. You know, remember when you were a kid and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I had a realistic baby doll to play with. So it would just be the ultimate thing. Well, here they are. Evolution of dolls. Doll collecting is like one of the longest running hobbies. Some people collect coins, Funko Pops, Labubus. Oh my god, have you seen the craze with the Labubus? It's crazy. I see men wearing them all over their clothes. Before anybody starts judging me and telling me that my shit is weird, you better check those people with their Labubus. Now the Labubu thing has gotten way out of control. Way out of control. That's weird. I like Labubus, but not like that. But that is crazy. Like, I see men going to the store and they got like 8 of these hanging off their waistline, and I just don't know, just if that was my partner, you know what, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could take life serious right there. Thank you for sharing the website, Tracy. Can I what? Hold a what? Can you hold a boo-boo? I think I was just holding a little boo-boo. Hey, Bonnie. But yeah, here's one of them. They got these cute little Halloween outfits off of TikTok shop. This hat went with the pumpkin, but I decided to separate that out so they both could wear something. One wears the witch hat while it casts its little spells, and the other one wears the pumpkin. It's a sacrifice. This little one is a preemie. It's got little lanky limbs. Look at that. Little tiny fingers. Aw, those are so cute. This doll kit is an old doll kit. So this is Ryan by Natalie Scholl. I think he came out in 2010. By the time I got into the reborn doll hobby, that kit was already sold out. It was really popular. Now I'm making one to add into my collection. I want a preemie reborn doll in my collection, so we're making one.
Did that help you?
Yeah, a little bit. Did it make only just that much?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's for the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad. That's not very much.
Better make it last.
Better make it last. Yeah, you don't see them wearing the boot boots on their waistband in Fresno. You gotta get on TikTok. I think it's like an LA thing. But in like maybe New York, but I definitely think it's an LA thing. But yeah, these men are so in love with their little furry animal. Some could say it's past a healthy relationship, but hey, it's not even a relationship since it's a toy, but it's past a healthy relationship with the toy. I just have to scroll quickly by. I don't even leave comments because, I ain't that kind of person. I'm just like, look, to each their own, but we'll talk about it somewhere else. Hi, Kathy. No, Delilah, they're not real. If they were real, you definitely see, blood and tissue and tendons hanging around. It would be a mess. And I'd probably be wearing like a butcher's coat or something and have some things to be butchering things, but no. Definitely not real. It's just dolls. And you can tell that by looking at them. You don't see, body, blood and stuff. But you know that they do look like real babies, but they're not real. As you would see a lot more that makes them go wrong. Also, like, the skin would just be like sloughing off their legs, and they'd be like turning all different colors and decaying. Like, definitely not real. Realistic art, that's for sure. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, so this little guy, he even has a belly plate. Look at that little belly plate. Look at that. It's adorable. And then, so we have its little arms. Clearly we need a body. But we're just kind of giving you an idea. Oh, what happened to your forehead? You touched something. And your modeling got messed up. That's it. It's because we're messing around with you. It's fine. So we were just trying to show how cute you would look once you're together. It's not working out. That's alright. We tried. We came, we went, we tried. Yep, they are reborn dolls. Yes. Let's see. Can I hold the teddy bear, the one in the back with the strawberry? Oh, that one. That's one of those what are they called? Hug-a-bears? I can't remember what they're called. They're always sending them to me to review. They're cute bears. What's it called?
I think it's called Hug-a-Bear.
Yeah, Hug-a-Bear. They're jointed bears. Yeah, on its butt. Get a hug.
Oh, get a hug.
Hug-a-Bear.
I'm like, Hug-a-Bear sounds right, but
Hug-a-Bear sounds right there. It also doesn't sound right at the same time. But I mean, it kind of works. We're not really sure. What do they call you again? I don't know. I've only reviewed like 6 of them. You think I know their names by now. Oh my gosh. Amanda, enjoy timeout. That's the only awareness I'm spreading right now. Free Palestine.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Now, I really need to get the nails done on this doll so I can send this doll home and be done with this custom. I'm so excited. I've got this custom, and each custom is at a different place. This one needs a rooted poof and its nails. Another custom, 2 of them need rooted poofs and nails. And then 2 of them, we still got a little ways to go with their paint. We're all at different stages. But this one in my biracial pickle that I made, ready for a poof. Her mom is so excited to see her. I think we're gonna work on nails. Although I shouldn't work on nails when I'm live because it's definitely stressful. But we can do one part of the nail. So at least I have that done. That part's not that stressful. I love you, my la boo boo. Be nice to the dolls, says Tina, or we'll sick them on you. Thank you, Mel.
Was Carol in there?
I haven't seen her yet. Thank you, Kagalik. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. You love my Labubu? Thank you. I work on a lot of dolls at a time. This isn't even all of, there's a bunch of them over there that you can't see. How do I not get the limbs mixed up? I don't know. It's pretty easy to me, actually. I just know who's who, really. But it's harder when you are working on multiple of the same kits. So what I do is I mark the limbs. I mark on like the inside of the limb, and that kit and all the kits will get a certain color if I'm working on multiple of the same kits, because it happens. So I'll mark them with a color, and then I know which piece goes with what, because then it's like, oh man, you have all these same limbs, and you're like, well, who goes to who? Gosh, we're making parts of the same doll. I don't know whose is whose. I don't know how you make it look so easy. I mean, I've been doing this for 14 years. That's why it looks so easy. But trust me, it's not easy. I still have my struggles. So it's like anything, you know. You learn it and you develop yourself into it. The more you do it, the better you get. And 14 years later, 3,000 something babies plus more. I don't know. It's just practice, 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 you know. So the doll prices vary, but there is one currently available on my website. Yeah, you know what? Nail work makes my eyes hurt, and that's why I was like, I can do part of the nail work with you guys, but then the other part of the nail work, I'll just do on my own, because I have to really strain my eyes to do it, because it's like the finer details of the nail. So, at least I got some of it going on with this. I painted one kid. I was like, never. You know, see, I think a lot of people are under the illusion that they can paint one doll and it would look like this. I really think that that's what everybody thinks, right? We gotta be realistic about that. One doll will not look like this. In no way, no how, no, it won't happen that way. My first doll, my first several dolls, horrible. So bad I quit and I just started making monsters for a while, and then I went back to this. So, I mean, this is hundreds of dolls to get here. Let me tell you what. So, for the first 6 years of my career, I didn't even own my own work. I sold my work, I bought from people that I admired, and I went from there and I painted it. And I created my own work from there. Once I could do what they were doing, I sold their dolls, and I started doing different things. So, it's not one doll will never get you here. This is thousands of dolls. This is where I am. You know, this is a long time. This is 14 years. You can't just grab something, pick it up, and be like, I'm gonna make that the first time. Like that's a rarity to happen. And if that happens, you probably were born here, like you've had like 20 lives here on earth and you know what you're doing. But so just to pick it up and do this, no, you've got to practice. It's time, it's time, it's time. And this is not a week thing. This is like 3 to 6 months long. Like I have people waiting for customs, And sometimes they wait a year because that's how long it takes with their custom. So each doll is like to how it wants to be. Customs I'm super particular about, and I will take extra time with them so they come out dynamite because I just need them. They're a custom. It's how it is. It's a special order. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different ball of stress. And so that's why I don't like to do customs, but I do them on occasions. But yeah, so you can't, you gotta be easier on yourself. You definitely have to. You have to realize that when a baby starts walking, it just doesn't have it. You know, it takes time. Like, remember when you learned how to ride your bike? You know, you've got to know that this is gonna take a lot of time. A lot of time. So, a lot of people, the majority of people out there, they think they can buy paints and do this. They just do. And hey, go for it. But there's lots of tutorials out there that'll help you too. Like, I've got tutorials that'll help you. But I mean, this doll is like probably 100 different little translucent layers of work. And then her hair is a whole nother bunch of that stuff. So just know you're a beginner. Just know you're just starting. Like, don't be hard on yourself. Be easy on it because, yeah, it's worth trying if you want to do, you know what I mean? And dragons are easy, you know, fantasy things are easy. Sky's the limit. Fantasy has no rules. That's why I did it for a while, because it has no rules. Hi, Ashley. So yeah, this one is available on the website. If you guys are looking for a new doll, it's definitely there. Yeah, it's like sewing. You have to start out with the basics, then as time goes, you start mastering new skills. Yep, same with crocheting. Start out with a chain link and then go on from there. You know, you gotta start out small. I mean, I wished my first doll would have turned out like amazing. It was ugly. I mean, it sold for like $80 or something, but I'm just saying. Hello, I subscribed and liked. Thank you. Had fantastic. I appreciate it. Valerie, it's been a while since I was here and I recognize the name. Welcome back. Glad you could be here. But yeah, it's a lot of work. Sometimes it's just best just to admire someone else's artwork and buy it. There's some art things that aren't even like dolls and I'm like, I think I can make that. No, you cannot make that. Just buy what you wasted my money on the first time trying to make it. I should have just bought it. I've already invested too much. But yeah, I should have just bought it already made. Okay, I feel like my colors is a little, I think I put too much thinner in my paint, so now I have to do extra work because I thinned it down. But I could thicken up the paint, but I just don't feel like thickening it up. Michael Fox says, I admire watching you work. Y'all look so relaxed. Thank you. Mary says, you're so cool. No way you would have laughed seeing me lose my mind with it. I understand the struggle. I once was there. One time Jackie was like you're gonna have to really apply yourself or I'm gonna not associate my business with your business because you're gonna bring it down. My art, it was just so bad. I was just like slapping paint on it. I was like, whatever. And
that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, yeah. It was
over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But I mean,
she had a point.
I wasn't trying to be mean.
No, it was corrective criticism.
I'm just like,
you had tried to tell me nicely.
I'm like, what? This is not art.
This is not art. This is not art. What is this?
And I would just see with how she was painting and stuff, and I was like,
one time, I thought it could be real clever. And I was like, You know, why do I have to wait for the doll kit to cool?
I think that was your first doll.
No, it wasn't.
That's right. That's right.
I was like, why do I need to wait for the doll kit to cool? That's kind of stupid. I'm just gonna paint it while it's hot. Don't do that.
That was a red hot chili pepper.
You can't even move the paint once it hits the kit. It cures because you know it's heat, right? Oh yeah, the baby was so red. I actually kind of thought it looked good, and Jackie was like, "Whoa, what?"
Yeah.
And then one time she was like, "Don't paint that doll's hair. You're gonna." You don't know what you're doing. And I painted the doll's hair and it literally looked like I used a Sharpie marker on it.
Yeah.
She was like, what did you do?
Not even a Sharpie, just a regular marker. It was thick. It was just...
She was like, she was so cute bald.
It was just... Oh boy. Stephanie has a photo still.
It was my first, yeah. That was my first doll. She sold for like $80. Somebody loved her. I wonder where she is now. Can you imagine having my first doll? They're like, I'm never buying her work again. What is this? It's a hot mess. Yeah, it's a hot mess. I painted it hot.
I kept my first doll, guys, but I ruined it because somehow it ended up with like a bunch of like printed paper. And then the ink of the printed paper transferred onto the vinyl, so then the doll looked like a newspaper ad.
Alina, you can't have one, honey. Nothing in life is free. Except the air you breathe, but I honestly don't think that's free. I think they tax us for that somewhere. I think there's a hidden fee. Because nothing in life is free. And if the air is free, that's because they're going to hold it against you later and you're going to have to do something for them. They're like, remember that air I gave you? I give it to you for free. Hey, Faker Real. Can I say step by step what colors and washes you do? No, I can't. It's a lot. And I don't teach anymore. I do have tutorials on my YouTube. I might have like, I think I have one maybe. I might have a few available. I had private them for a minute. But they might be back up there. I can't remember which ones I made available again. But no, there's no step-by-step process. That's another misinformation. There's no step-by-step process. Every doll is different. Nothing takes the same thing. It's all different. I'm over here like, well, we're going to do this. This is, you know, it's never, I don't sit down and I'm like, remember those paint by number? Remember those paint by numbers? I don't have paint by number reborns. And if somebody has a paint by number system, I'm going to tell you what, their work isn't realistic. Look. You can't paint by number for realism.
I just have to really cut her hair. This is the first go around, you know.
Yeah, that's nice. So, yeah, no, there's no set things. Even when I used to teach, I would tell them, you know, you may have to do more of this layer. You may have to do less. It really depends upon what you're doing, the look you're going for. You're going to have to get creative, and you may have to pull some wash from God knows where. You created it on your own because this doll was some unique color, and you don't know why. And I actually don't do washes. I have like colors, but I do mostly modeling. I do a couple painted layers, a few painted layers. Yeah, the dolls wear real baby clothes. You know, like when you were a kid, dressed your dolls in baby clothes? Yeah. And they range in different sizes, so depending upon what size you wear, doll it wears a certain size. Water washes? I don't really know. To be honest. It's that's like old school painting. But I paint very different than a lot of people do. When I think of washes, I think of like neutralizing colors and maybe a skin layer. I don't even use a skin layer. I create my own skin. I don't even neutralize. Why is there a pumpkin Labubu? I don't know. Isn't Labubu like a popular thing? I mean, everybody owns them. A lot of people own them. It's just there. It's over there. Be careful though. Sometimes it's ice/green. Sometimes I see it running up the stairs too. They think the dolls come to life. No, it's damn Labubus.
No, it's that Grinch.
That Grinch is
that
cool.
You scared me with. Nah, he's got something.
No, he doesn't.
He has a spirit.
He don't even have real eyes.
I am back. Boom.
I don't use skin layers. It makes the doll chalky.
Yep.
I personally think anybody who uses skin layers of doll is one of the least realistic things I've seen. And washes. I mean, neutralizing, I don't like. I can tell when you've neutralized. And I don't like it. I'm like, I start to call them a pretty baby. And they're more like a porcelain baby. They kind of got like a porcelain skin. It just does a weird thing to it. I haven't neutralized in over 10 years. I again think that that's an old way of painting reborns. Like when I first came into the industry, there was a certain way of painting reborns. And some people still paint like that. And it's a very old way. Like a super old way. No, you don't. No, you don't. Why are you lying back there?
Remember when they used to put blue inside the vinyl?
Oh yeah, they used to put blue in. Some people still put blue inside the vinyl. I experiment a lot. And the thing that a lot of people don't do is they don't experiment a lot. So I try not to stay. I lost a paintbrush. I am looking for a paintbrush right now. I'm always misplacing stuff. So I try to never be stagnant in my work. Really? This paintbrush always... Oh, there it is. It's always hiding super hard. That wasn't even a paintbrush. It's a pencil. It looked like a paintbrush. Where the heck did you go? I know I didn't put you away. Ah, man. Where are you hiding at? You always gotta do me like this. Of course you would do this to me right now. I'm almost starting to wonder if I dropped it. Why am I not?
What paintbrush?
It has a little white. I found one. I found a different one. This will work. I found it. This is fine. I found my other one. My other brush. So this one works just fine. I think this is the one I'm looking for. I don't recall putting it away though.
You'll find it.
No, I got it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Angie. All right. These nails, they like to test my eyesight. Can you skip this song?
Do you not like it?
It's okay. I'm just over it. You're in the 80s out there, Elisa? It's about to start cooling down there in October. The winter weather will be nice there in December for sure. Nice and chilly. Not too cold, but, you know, not too cold as in like snow, but it's cold. Just don't get that snow out there. The snow is just torture. Okay, that's... So do you have change different brushes or have favorite ones? You know, the brushes I'm using right now, I don't know how long I've had this brush. A while. A few years. I just feel like I rarely buy new brushes. The brush I buy the most is a Mod brush. This brush. I don't know what this brush is called. What is it called? A mop brush.
Mop.
That one I buy the most. Oh, and my
it falls apart.
Yeah, and my elf brushes, my creasing brushes I buy the most. My other brushes, for some reason, I've had these for years. They seem to be fine. It's not like it's a makeup brush, right? Hi, Christina. Hi, Alejandro. Yeah, they last a while. And I don't buy, like, you know, super expensive ones or anything. I'm like, what's on sale and what will work? So they're nothing fancy.
I mean, they are that Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby, right?
Yeah, but that's just your basic brand. It's not like some high-end artist brand. Like, there's brushes out there that are super nice. I'm sure there's some professional artisans that are like, I would never buy a paintbrush from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, possibly, probably, but still, I mean, a single paintbrush can cost you up to $6-7.
I don't pay that. Mine are like,
when they're not on sale. We typically buy them when they're on sale.
Yeah, they're like $3.
Yeah,
but that's like,
price.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But they're not. They're cheap. They do the job. But they last a while. So it's not like you're paying $20 a brush is what I'm trying to say.
No, you're not.
Because in my opinion, $3 is not expensive for a brush. But the concealer brushes, they only last so long. Like, they start getting really frayed out. So I try to make those ones last long, but they don't last as long as I'd want them to. They still last a good amount of time, though. It's just if I could get them to last forever, I would. But I can't. Thank you, Nancy.
Your doll just sold.
My doll just sold?
Mm-hmm.
Who bought it?
Let me see.
The doll I just listed for sale just sold. That's awesome.
Is there somebody in there named Valerie?
I saw a Valerie in the chat, but... It's Valerie Robinson!
Yeah, she's in Kentucky.
You're in Kentucky, too? Yeah, congratulations on your doll. I don't think you own a doll by me, do you? I mean, at least, I can't recall, but I've sold so many, but I don't think you do. I'm pretty good at remembering names of people who buy. I love her, too. She's really nice. Oh, you've had a cuddle baby? Okay. Yeah, she's really sweet. And she goes home with cute stuff. I mean, they all go home with cute stuff, but she's got that freaking Nightmare Before Christmas. You know this stuff is hard to find, especially in newborn size. Look at her little jack booty. You got the pumpkin queen. Oh, yay! The pumpkin queen is going home. How fun. I'll be getting her ready. I'm gonna do I try to do a box packing video here every now and then. I haven't done one in a minute, so I might do a box packing video with her. But she will ship, so tomorrow's Monday. She'll for sure ship by Wednesday. No, she doesn't have to travel far. I mean, I don't know where you are in Kentucky, but it doesn't seem like you have to travel far to get from one end to the other.
No, it's like from here. It's like 4 hours to Paducah.
Oh, is that where she's at? Oh.
Mm-mm. No, but I was just giving you an example of how like.
Oh, you're close to Bowling Green. I was live on TikTok, and there's a girl who's from Bowling Green, and she's been following me for 4 years. She wants to move to Tennessee as like finest houses. But yeah,
So it sounds like about 3 hours.
A lot of people from Kentucky. That's you? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, are you the one I was talking to on the live on TikTok? Get out of here! Would you bring your drama to my freaking YouTube? We already left the drama. This one freaking started. She freaking opened a can of worms on TikTok. Like I was trying to close up the session on TikTok, and she's like, blah blah blah, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Son of a. Here we go. Here we go.
But you vented, right? And you
Yeah, I feel better.
Baby.
Yeah, I actually went and checked your TikTok to see if you messaged me. That's hilarious. I would have never put 2 and 2 together. Never. But now I freaking know who you are, and I recognize your name. I've seen your name. Because it's Valerie Robertson, and all I hear is Will Robertson. Will Robertson.
What's that?
It's from oh my gosh, of course I'm not gonna remember the space movie's name offhand.
Space movie?
Yeah, it's a movie with from the 90s. I think it's a remake. But anyways, it's a really good movie.
Oh.
Lacey Chabert was in there. She was the voice of one of the actors, one of the voices for Thornberries. It's really good. Can't remember what. Yeah, Lost in Space. There we go. Nada got it. They also have a cartoon form of that too. Like they have a Will Robertson cartoon, but it's different. At least I think.
That's awesome.
Ah, look at that. Now I know who you are. You will no longer be able to creep up in here like that, Valerie. Oh, every time I see your name, I'm like, yeah, God dang it, what kind of drama is she gonna bring?
Oh my goodness.
What does a lady blog post? Was she still in baby? What? Dorica, what are you talking about? You need to put together a better sentence. Everybody here in this chat doesn't know what you're talking about. Yeah, there was a show in the 60s. Clearly, I haven't watched that one, but I have seen some of it. But I like the movie. As I said, I'm pretty sure it's a remake of something. But yeah, there was a show. The movie was good. Hello for the first time on for me. Hello, Martha. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Valerie really just set the tone. That's hilarious. It's funny you bought it now because you were in the TikTok. What happened? Didn't think about that?
Gosh.
Just kidding.
We were alone.
This is fun. No, she seems like she has a fun personality. She
No, I know.
Hi, Amanda. If you can, you know what? Maybe we're being too much. We'll just calm down. Is it Leela? I had a grandma. Her name was Leela. I watched it when I was little. Yeah, it's a good movie. I watched it too. I was a little bit more like, like a teenager. I'm almost thinking, if Valerie lived closer, we'd probably hang out. That's what I'm thinking. What? Valerie, come to Winchester. They're hiring around, but I've heard about the pays around here, and systems are shady. I'm like, what? That would never be legal in California.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
The stuff that takes place here with employment. Oh, if you were in California, you'd own the company. Like, straight up own it the first day you walked in.
Yeah.
That would be it. Oh, here, yeah, they are really, employees don't have it here. In California, it's so hard to fire people, but here they'll fire you because they don't like what you wore.
It's insane.
It's crazy. And then the way that they, oh my gosh, they really jerk with people's money too. And they're just like, it's okay. And I'm like, again, this would not be okay. Where did you get that black and white NBC onesie? Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas? I'm like, is that a news station? Because I don't think I have a news station onesie. I had to read it, and I'm like, NBC. Nightmare Before Christmas. I got it off of Walmart.com, but I got it
earlier this year.
Yeah, it's already sold out. It was actually, I think it's from last year, and it didn't sell out. And I ended up buying a couple. I bought a set for me, a set for somebody who was expecting a baby, a set for dolls to sell.
Yeah, because it was so
crazy. It was such a great price.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
And it was a set of 3 onesies.
Yeah. Yeah. And the price I paid for it, I honestly thought I was only getting one onesie because it was such a great deal. And then there was 3, and I was like, this is like all free. This is like free.
Yeah, it's
like, what did I pay for this? This is ridiculous. Like 3. I swore I just ordered 1. But yeah, it was on Walmart. I don't know. Yeah. Don't think it's available anymore. Because I'm pretty sure I bought the last set in that. But it was very limited. Like I said, it's an older line. Might be able to find it on, if you do like a Google image search, maybe you can find some on eBay. A lot of people buy them and resell them. Hi, Alina. Valerie says, I heard that pharmacy techs don't make much in little towns. LOL. Well, I'll tell you what. Waitresses don't either. At one place I went to, before Frisch's closed, they were making $3.50 an hour, the waitresses. I was like, $3.50? Did we go back to the 1900s? What's going on here?
oh my God.
$3.50 an hour?
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody's making money off of your back.
Right.
Like, I'm telling you, things are weird.
So they heavily rely on tips.
Yeah, they heavily rely on tips. And once I found that out, I was like, well, God, I have to bring like a $20 bill to make you feel worthy of your time. Could you imagine going to work for 2 hours? You're like, I made $7 today. But after tax, I'm taking home $4. Oh, no. Doesn't make sense. And then, I mean, your guys' rent, some areas here in Kentucky, very comparable to California. Very comparable. So I don't know how some of the wages here, I don't know how they're pulling it off. Paying rent on that pay. Like $10 seems to be a pretty running.
But we're talking about
rate.
like college towns though, like Lexington and Richmond.
We like Richmond.
We've looked into their rent and we're like,
whoa.
It's like a lot like California.
Yeah. And even some places here in Winchester are pretty pricey. Like, but they're big old huge houses, like totally worth it.
Yeah, that is true though. That is the difference. The California house, it's a lot smaller than what's out here.
Well, it depends unless you're in my setup. We're these townhouses right here. We're all struggling. Tiny spaces, big people. I mean, my neighbors, they have like a large family, and I'm sometimes like, how do you guys arrange it in there? I'm struggling over here. It's just 2 of us.
And a bunch of dogs.
Like, I need more space. My baby's got cribs. Michael Fox says, I just wanted to say thanks for always being nice to your viewers. I try to maintain. Especially with you regulars. I mean, I'm never going to be out of line. But when I get stupid questions and I'm just in the mood, I'm going to get lit real fast. I have to try to bring myself back down because I'm like, oh, I have to remember, common sense doesn't go a long way, guys. So I try to breathe and think this world is lacking a lot of common sense right now. I try. So when I reply, I kind of have like this little like, I'm replying like, don't you feel dumb for asking that question without saying it? Like I try to put it in my tone like, you shouldn't ask that. You just sound so dumb. Ugh. But in my early years, if I got dumb questions, comments, I would just lose myself. And we would rant for 40 minutes. I'm like, that's it. We're going. You brought that comment here. We're taking it. Okay, did we finish doing this one's nails? No, we just started. Gotta make sure I stay consistent. Sometimes when I get on here with you guys, I forget what I'm doing. Things get messy. Baby Yoda says, I'm back, I'm finally back. Alright. This one we need to do the nails on. Hi, Carolyn. Nice to see you. I'm sad that tomorrow's Monday. I want it to be Sunday. I thought today was Saturday. I slept so good, though, last night, guys. Oh, my God. I was telling you, I thought my chiropractor did something, and it made me stay up for days. Pretty still sure he did something. But, whatever he did, it was good, because my body feels great, but my mind just wouldn't sleep. So, last night, I slept so freaking good. I don't remember the last time I slept that good. Hey, Emily. Welcome. Oh, nail work. I love the nails always, but they stress my vision. They strain my vision. They stress me out. You want to know what's funny is every time I go to do my nails, I'm like, I can't do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it again. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it these nails like I did the last time. I always feel like I forget what I'm doing. But I do it again. Michael says, nah, you're not too much. Hi, Christine. Alina says, the babies you're making are so cute. Thank you. Oh, Nicole Glover says, why do you have a lot of babies? Birth control didn't work. And I love your boo-boos in the background. Thank you. Little ritualistic guys back there. They're having fun. Don't worry, they're casting spells. Just don't look them in the eyes. The dolls, I make dolls for a living. So that's why we have so many doll parts around. Hey, Priscilla. Oh, I should show you guys the nails, huh? I'm not even showing you the nails. Just setting it back after I do it. It's hard to show you guys. And honestly, I feel like they look awful until they get glossed. They have tiny little nail tips, like super fine. I don't know if you guys can see them. But the nail tips are super fine. Anyways, they're super, like a very fine, the nails were just freshly cut. That's how we'll say that. This lady, she's got several dolls with me. I mean, a lot, actually. She may have like 10. She has a good few amount. That's for sure. She keeps them in this cute little chinette. I like that. I like the look of the dolls sitting in the chinettes. I think it's adorable. Sometimes it tempts me to want to put my dolls on the shelf. Oh my God, you guys want to know something for real?
For real.
Hi, Ivan.
Tell us something for real.
Sometimes I look at my front room, my recording area, my reborn nursery, and I want to take everything off the walls.
Oh no!
And just have white walls.
Are you crazy?
No, just packing so I can be prepared to move when I'm ready.
Oh my!
That's just how unhappy I am with my situation.
Aww.
So I'm just like, I just want to take everything off the walls and put it away until I can find my happy space. But I don't do it because I figure you guys like looking at it. Figure if you didn't have it, you might be bored. Hey, we just dumped it. Every now, let me see. These nails are, you really can't do them because it's like they're pressed into the baby's skin. I'm going to try to put a nail right here. I'm going to do it. I love your shirt. I got it at Walmart. It's in the men's department. Because apparently, I guess I'm sure men do like Hello Kitty, but I don't think there's enough men that like Hello Kitty that they had to produce the shirt and men's shirt. But I like men's clothing. I think they should make the ladies stuff where you have men's style shirts and women's style shirts. I don't like the way the women's style shirts fit. Thank you, Baby Yoda. It's so sad. I live in Ohio. Oh, Jackie wants to go to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Isn't that where it is?
Yeah.
Well, why you say it like that?
Why you say it like
I
that?
just say that's how it's said.
I just thought you would say just Cincinnati.
Whatever. Maybe some people won't know where it is, so I got to put a state. The rent is cheap in Ohio.
I just want to go as a tourist and check it out because I've seen some videos and it looks beautiful, and I just want Stephanie and I to go walk around and take some pictures and just have a nice day.
Yeah, but rent, I see rent over there and in Indiana is pretty cheap.
But you know, fall's coming, then winter, so maybe next year we'll.
Yeah, it seems like winter is dangerous around here.
We'll try to plan. Yeah, it seems like everybody stays
all these states are dangerous
during winter time around here.
I don't even know what Kings Island
really
is.
Cold and it snows a
Where's
lot.
Kings Island? But yeah, I have a neighbor. He barbecues almost practically every day, and I was like, yeah, I know why you barbecue every day, because when it snows, you ain't barbecuing. So you're getting it all in right now because you know what's coming soon.
Rain.
Ugly weather.
And snow. And cold temperatures. And wind, I'm sure.
Tornadoes. No.
No tornadoes.
Get a snow tornado. I would be scared. I would be scared. If they say there's a tornado in Winchester, I'm probably going to have a heart attack.
Relax.
I'll be running down the street screaming.
And I'd be like, calm down.
You were supposed to run into the basement, not down the street.
Yep, you'd be the only one out
Oh,
there.
it's an amusement park in Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That
know.
sounds like fun, but I really can't get on rides.
Yeah, I really don't do rides anymore. I mean, now if I was at Disneyland, I'd probably do the rides.
I couldn't either. You'd be on your own.
You'd put a neck brace on.
No. I wouldn't risk it. I have a neck issues. I would not risk it. I mean, I'd still go. It's a fun time.
Like, yeah. You can go to Disneyland and not ride the rides because it's just, there's so much to do.
Right.
Even without the rides. So much to look at. No, you can't have the dolls. They're not for free. I wish I could give them away for free, but I got bills to pay. Okay, we've only got one. I don't know if I've really ever done nails while I was live. I feel like I haven't. I don't even like to do them when I'm not live because usually they stress me out.
That cookout was so good today.
Yeah. Want to go again? They're still open.
No. We can't eat again till next Sunday.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Good.
Because if Kentucky has its way, I'm going to gain weight. Like a lot. No, they're just dolls. Sadly, the baby in the back is not real. No, we don't. I don't want that to be real. No. No. That one guy, you have an unhealthy addiction to this crap. That one guy, 63. You know, I would probably say I could almost bank that would be my father. Because that seems like, and he always uses 63 at the end. Because he's not creative. It's his birth year. It's probably your birth year too, huh? You're old.
Dad.
Do you still work for the big man? Like, do you still have to go clock in? Like at a daily 9-to-5 job? Because that one guy, I don't have to clock in. I make dolls for a living. That one just sold for $945. I'm not really sure if it's unhealthy. The only thing that's unhealthy is your comment and your lack of ability to use your brain to process things. Instead, you're a little man and you're sad because you gotta work for somebody else, bro. When I can make dolls, play with them if I want to, and sell them. You know what I mean? That's what we got. And yeah, my dad is proud of what I do because he uses me as a bragging right. He takes that internet famous line and uses it. He likes to brag about that. Any narcissistic person does that. That's why we don't have a good relationship. The dolls are expensive, yeah. It's just a lot of time. Like, I've been doing this a long time, so I'm a very established artist in this industry. So, I used to, years ago, they would be like maybe $500, not very much, you know. But yeah, they've gotten like, it's just a lot of work. Like, have you ever, if you get a new kitchen installed, new countertop, oh my gosh, it's a lot of money, but at the end of the day, that granite countertop was worth it. Like, it was. Because it looks so much better than tile, you know? So, it's just like, it's how you know, the more you pay sometimes, it's just a better thing that you get. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you can pay more for something and it's horrible. But that's just the way life works out. Okay, so we'll put that little, we are finishing the last freaking toenail. The last nail. Gosh. And then we're going to be done with that nail. Okay, now what I do is I like compare the nails to each other and make sure like they all look kind of the same, you know, like one foot doesn't look like it's got super long toenails. Like I just try to make things like as natural as possible. Okay, that guy has such tiny little toenails. The ghost face, yeah. I got that at Spirit Halloween. Isn't it so cute? First I got Sam. I wish I would have kept Sam's box because I kind of liked them in the box, the look, but now it's not in the box. It's out of the box. So it is what it is, but it's adorable. They are so cute. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like watching our videos. So yeah. They're so cute, these little horror babies. I wish they had a Chucky one that size. It would be adorable. They have a bigger Chucky one. But I don't want that. I want just like the little one. I like the tiny one. They're cute. Oh my gosh, guys. We have been on here for over an hour now. OMG. OMG. We're going to be ending this live, but we will be live more than likely sometime tomorrow. I'll also be live on TikTok. And that one guy, feel free to join me tomorrow. Tune in. Hit the notification button, bud. We'll hang out again. Stay small. Alright guys, remember to stay safe, stay positive, and we'll be back soon. You guys were so much fun, and congratulations to Valerie. She is expecting a baby. Guess she didn't realize she would be pregnant tonight with this, but here she is. She's got a baby. It's going to be on the way. You guys were so much fun. I always have so much fun with you guys. Like, work just flies. I don't know why we just don't hang out all day long. Maybe because we got things to do. So we got to do this in sessions. We got to take breaks. So we'll see you all again soon. Stay safe. Stay positive. Don't let the people who lack common sense